we're looking at RRQ, who's coming over the bridge right now. Back to Soul on our screen, just next to Barn. Good thing they got out there early. It's very much just a ditch down there in Barn.
Look at how focused Mortal is right now. You can see him in the bottom left, just put up in the zone for Soul.
Now, Mortal's a very interesting player because we didn't actually expect him to be in the global finals. Not because the team isn't good, because he actually stated he was retiring before the whole PMCO started. But his friend Viper, there's a couple of other players on the team who are new. His friend Viper said, look, I need you to come back in one more time. Very much a John Wick situation. He was stepping back in to the fray. Best teams in the world, all vying for that massive prize pool. No one's going to be holding back any punches.
EGC trying to enter the circle now, but Soul, they have something to say about it. It's chimed back. Mortal gets knocked. An off angle for Mystic from Team Queso as well. Could potentially come into the third party. In pushes EGC, but Bear goes low, takes some damage. Can't push around the rock. The rest of Soul holding down their teammate, the nade, getting cooked now. The pin has been pulled. Regaltos goes out wide. The nade over the top, throws long, does half HP, but Bear's got a nade of his own. He lobs it on back. Will Regaltos be able to stay up? Yes, he will. Mortal ticking away, but another nade being cooked now. Goes a little bit closer this time over the top. Bear does take half damage again. First aid kit being wrapped on up for Soul.
Regaltos here in a really quite bold position all the way forward right now, but Molly's now coming through Bear. These guys have been quite out in the circle for a long time, so you've got to imagine that utilities are starting to thin out for this team. Mortal so close to bleeding out.
Regaltos, you got to get up. No! The nade from EGC finds Mortal. They lose one of their players down to
run away with his tail between his legs. Here's Entity, though.
They're holding down the crossroads. They've got the compound. All rejection won it for themselves, but they're going to have to put up a little bit more of a fight than that, I'm afraid. Just the two players for Illuminate the Murder, though, might just be enough to get it done.
Team Queso coming from the prelims in Spring Split to now achieving that direct qualification to global finals. This is a highly improved team. They improved massively over the duration of the Spring Split Global Finals itself within such a short time. Now they're showing up huge right now.
Soul taking heavy casualties, 2 of them down, only 1 remains up. It's Regaltos for them. Oh, a night.
And we've got to remember now, that's their major IGL now out of the fight. Potentially, you can start to pull the string.
But they have to move as well.
Clean as anything there onto Yudu. Yudu got to move forward, like you said, and I think a lot of this comes down to the fact they took that fight with RRQ for too long on the northern side. Did not give themselves enough time to move down from the north.
Top Esports trying to crash into the compound from Entity, but Mega, they're holding down with 1. Stone, a massive fragger for the squad. Goes for the challenge, 1 goes low. It's just Marco out the door. He needs to try and get it done. Has the teammate, 1 goes down. He goes in for the spray, low on bullets. He's still holding it down. He pushes in, and he goes down, stoned! Team Queso eliminated. A huge hold for Stone, and Mega stay alive.
They call him Stone because he's hard as...
They're doing pretty well. See if they're able to keep it up. RRQ eliminated as well, out in 10th. As that's, I believe, yet another team getting taken down. It's Entity out in 9th. And with this push being made over open ground, teams are going to stop.
Basically the 3rd member of Top Esports right now.
He's got the off angle for him. Anyway, 3rd place already guaranteed for all of these teams in a decent game to start it off. But in comes Top Esports. They find 1. They're going in for a 2nd. Oh, he's so low. I don't think he saw the hit marker there. Luxy comes in. He takes the kill, and now he's in a 1 versus 2. He gets the first one. Luxy for Biggitron. He could go all the way. Years is low. They go for the fight, and it's Luxy from underneath. Comes up and takes it home for Biggitron.
The Undertaker himself, Luxy, positions himself so well. His twin's happy with him too, but this was an insane win for BTR. Here's Mortal just desperately trying to run away.
Oh, the UMP not quite finishing the spray off, but he's got a long way to go. And Ryan will take
a couple of different vehicles. We've got the party bus as well. Oh, he's down again.
Mortal just got rezzed. He just got rezzed.
He's really trying to make a point, John, okay? Leave him be. That's very important in last game. So we'll see if they can bring that. That is a nicely lined up shot. Just take the shot.
Oh, my goodness
really?
me. I can't believe he's done it. I can't believe he's done that.
Did he hear the shot
No way.
Did he hear the shot and get out?
See, bullets travel faster than sound, right? Which means the bullet hits before you hear the shot. So there's no way that he could have heard that. Well, in real life, anyway.
In real life, but in the game,
I just think it was luck. I will be honest, I don't think anyone's reactions are that on
now. And I think that Entity were able to just chip them down low enough for that one tick of the blue to actually take fire out.
Still very early circle, phase 1, definitely resable. If Entity don't stick around and actually try and go for the shots, that is. And remember, the next shift coming in means that there's a long spray, but it's a long spray from Jonathan across the way. Not quite able to land the damage. I think they do want to get out of there because, as I said, the circle heads far out to the west.
Side here, there is a valley where no one wants to be, so we've basically cut this in half. Nice nade over the top.
Finally, one of the RRQ nades lands, but it should be rezzed relatively easily, and they're going to use this time to just get away. They don't want to have this fight. They want to just, as man once said, it ain't about how hard you can hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and get up and still keep on going. And they are going to keep on going. And my, what a way they're going to do it. Unicorn, they're going to crash straight onto Salt and one of the players from Orange. Fire has gone down in the meantime, by the way, for Orange. And now Soul have 2 off angles, playing 2 versus 4. The nade is going to go in through the door, and it gets the knock. Viper holding it down, though. Able to get the spray. Beautiful stuff. There's the nade from Miratos. He continues to rattle it down. Has the reload. Goes for the shots, and they're going to stop it just for now. The reload's coming in, but they don't want to waste any time. They're still trying to go around the corner, but they're under the stairs, and they are hunkering down.
I mean, does he have a nade? His gear is basically broken. It's just the military vest going forward. Jumps out the window. John Viper's looking for them.
He's trying to strike here. Goes to the doorway. Looks for the confirmation, but he gets shut down. Oh, from atop the hill, it's Bigatron. Ending full on through for RRQ. Is 1 player, 2 players left alive for them. He stays up, but they go down. They get knocked, and it's Kurt Squad eliminated in 10th. Swiftly followed by RRQ in 9th.
RRQ just playing way, way more passive than we're used to them being. Last tournament, we saw them in the global finals. They were so aggressive. It's what made them so strong. But now it's Entity versus Udo Gank. Currently, they hold the high ground, John.
Gatuk with a huge Molotov to see them through. They're getting those steps. They're getting that info. They're dropping the smokes on the top floor. It's going to make it really tricky for Udo to really get anything done here. The spray down from Gatuk continues to go from the stairs. They're just pincering everyone, and this is discipline, Blank. They go up.
It really is.
They go through. The firefighter's there, but he gets knocked. A huge peak comes down, but that is it. They get the confirmation. Gatuk falls, but as we know,
got a good amount of kills, though. It's not the worst result. That's Team Queso also now gone. Entity will put a stopper in that one.
Unfortunate for them. They made it so far.
To get his teammate back up again, but now we're down to 4. EGC looking for the fight with Entity. Jonathan remaining. This is the boy I said to watch out for, and that's exactly why.
They get it done. Entity. To see from them, Blank, they're going to be pretty happy with this, and Entity will not stop there. They're going to roll on to Illuminate. South Asia starts to chime on through, but Oman goes down, and they manage to do it, and they now have 6 kills to their name. As the nade goes through. Huge onto
That's
uneven.
insane.
The knock goes through, so 1 player up top for C9, 2 players for Entity down around the cliffs, and the 4-man wrecking ball. Oh, they're going to bulldoze straight on through up the top. There was Entity to claim that final kill there, racking them up to 10, and now it's all the way over. The nades are flying, and Illuminate started to take Entity.
Entity have a decent position, but Illuminate, they're flooding over the tops, John.
Jonathan underneath. Neo gets spotted first, but he's Jonathan. Oh, he can't quite get the angle. They know exactly where he is, and all 4 of them descend. They descend from above, illuminate the murder, capitalize, and get the chicken dinner.
Jonathan smiling towards the end there. He knew he's done well, and he knows that Illuminate deserved that win. Like bats from above, they fly.
Got the same story though for Entity, who are currently 3rd and looking very, very strong. But yeah, the question to you, Terence, is the idea that they're struggling on top of the roofs here with the scopes, excuse me, for information. Oh, and it seems like RRQ have found some of their own. A man is down. Gatak is there as well as backup, but there's only 2 players here for Entity. They need the support of the rest of their players. What the hell is Ernie doing? I don't think he realized he threw that grenade, did he?
Yeah, he definitely threw the grenade here. He's going to be peeking through the small cracks of the window. Tries to finish off Aman, but the nades from Ernie! journey! My.
They were perfect, and Entity have to cross the river here if they want to give back up to the remaining players from Entity. Obviously, a man has gone down. Gatak as well is down as well, so they're going to be hunting him like dogs to finish off this kill and turn it into a 4 versus 2. And look at Neo, look at Jonathan as well across the river. They're trying to cross, but they can't get there in time.
Yeah, this is what RQ is famous for here. They've conquered Goroka fantastically well. They understand the ins and outs and the tactics of how strong this compound and this Frozen Lake is. And you can see Entity, there's no way for Jonathan and Neo to actually provide an assist here, but you can see RQ, they spot this out. G9 going to be taking the car here to try and set up, potentially to finish off the guys from Entity.
Strange to see the players from Entity split up in a 2-2 position. I mean, what? We're 60 minutes into the game. This isn't a looting phase. Maybe they're trying to scout information, but this is a compound which they should have expected players inside.
Yeah, definitely. RQ has always done the similar strategies all the way through in the map of Goroka. They're really strong and making sure they secure.
Been dire so far for Kurt Squad. Only one player remaining. He's stuck inside the corner of the circle. Ooh, but actually the corner of this compound, it seems like Illuminate going to start to try and attack and move forward against Entity Gaming. Only 2 players remember as well, so they have to catch them off guard if they can. Goddard goes for the spray and will win it eventually versus Jonathan. And now it's all down to Nii, who has to try and get this 1 versus 4. Martin arrives in the vehicle as well, as this is where they just have to play the trade game. There's only 1 player here remaining. The grenades go down, and with it actually exploding, that's going to be the trigger to be pulled. And here it comes. Martin with the spray, easily done. And out go Entity in 16th place.
I like how disciplined Illuminating next after the next phase circle. Do the circle force them out or not?
Let's find out then, because it seems like Team Queso are going to be trying to crash on top of the party here. For Soul, as Clutch God chucks out the grenades. It looks like it's going to land as well. Splash damage onto 2 of the players here from Queso. More grenades come over the top as well. This is I'm going to say a bloodbath, more of like a bombardment here of shrapnel just going around the players, but they're going to be able to heal up here, try and recuperate, try and rejuvenate before they eventually go for more, as Mortal's going to be coming around the side, trying to get that flank position and shoot the players from Team Queso from the rear. Remember, I believe he may have the sniper as well, so the nade could be perfect. Remember, this is Bigatron's map, and that's exactly why it's perfect. Precision, accuracy coming out from Luxy as they're trying to see if they can get the rest of the team flushed away, send them back into the depths here and try and leave just 8 teams remaining, as Zuxi may just leap over and vault over and try and get the rest of the damage up against Drax.
Yep, at the same time, the smokes are coming in. BTR, they have to clean this out, but at the same time, the circle closing in. He's going to finish off Gig, and now they are going to make their way into the circle. They heard gunshots coming.
This is just chaos.
Yes, exactly here, but Team Queso here, they want to go for the wrap around, but from the size, Clutch God, cheeky plays, gets out the zone, knocks Ayala, and because of that, that's going to burn out a little bit utilities here. However, Queso here, going for the flanks, and ARW gets taken out. What a play from Mystic.
That was amazing, and so is this from Clutch God as he wipes them out, just takes down 3. Team Queso going down like flies, but he may go down as well. He's going to sacrifice it. He's still alive, though, just from moments to go as he's trying to crawl back inside the zone. I don't think he's going to make it. Regaltos is still here. Then maybe they can try and keep him alive, but look at Mystic's position. I think he is inside the zone. He's jumping on top of the car, trying to survive, jumps across the corner. I believe C9 may have caught him out, but Pyra is down. C9 out in 4th.
Oh, they are going to be playing the healing game here, so they don't have Mass. He's going to go to finish him off. It seems to be Queso is there, but Mystic, he is not going to be healing here. Unique, oh boy, he's going to play the healing game. I think who is going to be a battle of healings here? Is it going to be Mortal or is it going to be, oh boy, taking
There's only 2 teams left. It's literally a game of healing. Who's going to win it? Oh, I'm not sure.
Team Soul.
It's Soul.
It's Soul. Mortal was healing and they got it.
Oh my God. I've seen that happen so many times, Terrence, but that's the first time it's ever actually worked out in their favor. They win it by the healing game. Seoul finally have their first chicken dinner here at the Global Finals. Again, he's going to have to go rotate around one more time. As Entity Man is down as well. We saw that just moments ago. This should be the kill as he's lined it up perfectly, and down he goes. That's going to be the first.
But just not this couple few games here, because placement-wise, it's not working out. But the nades, almost clipping him.
Yeah, I think it did actually clip him there for about 20 points of damage. It wasn't quite directed, just hit the top of the corner there of the top of the roof of this compound, which fire is inside. But without any bandages, you know, economy is so low this early on into the game. He can't quite survive it. And Neo actually dunks him. Woof, Leon as well, and then he lands the one back. we're seeing a tit for tat here in terms of grenades, but only one player's down, and it's one of the players from Orange Esports, and this is where Entity attack.
Well, nicely done there with the reply, and because of that Entity, they have to slow down this push. This is going to be an opening for Orange Esports to pick up fire, and Entity, they can't push this because they're already one man down, and Orange Esports, I'd say they played this perfectly, but the nades coming in from both this team, this is unreal. This is the reason why they're the global finals.
So, healed up. They have bandages as well. They can drop over as he does leap out the building. It's going to be one of the players. Attack caught in the open. He is downed. But in the meantime, though, Neo finds fire. So it is a 1-for-1 exchange so far as they're going to be firing out each other as coming up the stairs. It's close quarters here with the UMP. Neo versus 3 of the players now from Orange as he takes down 1. Reloads down to 1 bullet. Going to be going for more. Let's see what he does up close. Gets a second as well. He's going to be surviving for even longer. That's 2 downs. 2 knocks as he leaps down. May even catch a second player. Oh, coming inside the building again. I'm not sure if they're going to be expecting the fact that they come round from the flank. Stalker is currently the one being stalked as he actually does get the 1-for-1 back. And Stalker, not good enough for more though. Down he goes. And this may be Orange Esports out. And which teams are going to struggle to rotate in? Entity towards the northern side. Then we have Team Quaso towards the south. And lots of teams rotating in from the west here, Terrence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams have to get and find space inside that phase 5 circle.
Yep, at the same
time. Going to stealthily stay alive there. They can scout out some information using the third-party angle to their advantage.
Well, Unique, he's going to try and fight this here. They know Team Seoul is the lower ground, but if they play their cards right here, Team Queso is going to be joining this party. But look at this. Oh boy, from the sides, they want to flank the guys from Team Seoul.
They want to flank indeed. Look at the damage coming out there from the explosion of the vehicle and the shots as well from Old Boy. Trying to connect it onto the Viper, but they can't quite get the final kill as Mortal goes down from Kitsune, having this high advantage point has been so strong as they push forward. Look at this though from Rogue as he takes out yet another one. It's Clutch God coming over the top of the mountain. He may just wipe out Soul. The shots are so close to landing as well. He's down to 50% HP and Viper will be down as well. I'm not sure how many players are going to be alive yet for Soul as Yudu Gank are taken out. Clutch God is the last remaining player. Rogue dodges the grenade. He is still alive here, but it is down to the 1 versus 2. Old Boy is there, but they may be third-partied here by Mystic and Team Quaso and the boys as they can shoot out and spot the players on top of Everest. And yeah, Clutch God into the open, down he goes. That's going to be Soul eliminated out in 12.
Yeah, Unique is going to be the one that actually takes them
to the spectacle in moments to come as ARW were taken out in 11th. We're now down to 10 teams as Ryan tries to make it 9 teams. Entity losing players left, right, and center. Neo, one of the only players surviving right now for Entity, has to try and revive 2 players, but look at this grenade hit. Terrence is going in. It may have gone too far. Okay. One of the players is down. Coco is down. Neo is still alive, though, so he can revive Jonathan. But I don't think he has time to. He may just leave him actually to his lonesome. The Molotov's going to come in. That might finish him off. But look at this. In the middle as he stands up for the Molotov, he is taken down.
Yep, at the same time, Entity, they have to back off because right now, 10 seconds out. But fortunately for him, there's a lot of bodies for him to work with outside the circle.
Oh, this is so awkward here for Rogue. As he's by the zone, he's taking damage as well, chilling on the outskirts. Then to the right, we've got Entity with 3 players still alive. We haven't really spoken about them too much as Attack does take down Eagle from Top Esports. Another player as well, Hope, is going to die. Top Esports going to be eliminated in 7th. We're now down to 6 teams. Kills and then 4 players alive for Team Quaso at 6 kills. Woo, that was a nice shot there from Luxy as he does get taken down by Jonathan, but it's
scout ahead for information for the guys of Team Wrestle, but Zuxi, he's played it long enough. They've got 10 kills, but he will get finished off from Jonathan. Oh no.
That was very strange there from Bigatron as they go out and get too audacious, though otherwise they're going to lose it quickly. But maybe instead, though, Mantoy is going to lose his life as it's all down to Goddard from the likes of Illuminate, who won the last one. They had the chicken dinner, but here they are again at the top 3, trying the hardest to stay alive, but the shots, though, coming out from Jonathan will finish the job. Now we're down to 2. 2 players from Entity, 4 from Quaso, and now they made it time and time again. Jonathan and Neo trying their hardest here as Jonathan just slithering towards the precipice of the circle here. I'm not sure if the player Yala expects it. No, he doesn't. That's 1 player down. Going to finish off the job as well. Gets the kill points. 3 versus 2, but now they know exactly where the location of Jonathan is. Neo goes down. Jonathan's in the open. He's going for the spray. This should be the end of it here, and it is. Team Quaso take it.
Nicely done, and at the same time, Quaso played that superbly well, taking the zone, taking control of all this fight, and because of that, they pit every single team against each other, even the guys from Entity, Illuminate, and also the guys from BTR. What a crazy game indeed, but like you said as well, we did not expect the circle to push into the Mount